Hey, Polar Bears, Crazy D 877 here. Starting temperature 0 degrees Celsius. And a starting temp of 0 degrees C. And starting mileage 57,832. 57,832.2. 57,832.2. Alright.
Hey, Polar Bears YouTube! Another great day at work done! Right on! Getting ready to head home. Gonna take the longer of a way home. I'm gonna stop and get some welding wire for a little project I'm working on. Yeah. We'll just head up this way. Welding wire. I ran out of wire. Of course, we're working on the kid's bike, and I'm extending the back axle stays on it. Whoa, we got a bit of a copper up here. Anyway, I'm extending the back axle stays, so I got to do 4 welds on each side, and of course I'm down to the very last weld, and that's the one that I'm running a wire. So I'll blast up and get some more wire. Maybe I can figure out a bit of a blog topic. Let's slow down by the copper. Somebody got a speeding ticket. And it wasn't me, right on. That's awesome. Although I will stick to the speed limit now. Alright guys. Just got my, got the welding wire. And go home. Maybe finish Tripp's bike tonight. I get the welds done, and then I can clean everything up and get ready for paint. Ah, fuck. I'm not going that way. That light will never change for me. I'll just go the back way. Yeah, hopefully I can get his bike finished weld tonight, get it all cleaned up. And maybe even shoot a coat of primer if I can get the shop warming up. Since Tripp's brother's getting a new bike for his birthday, Tripp wanted a bike too. But he's got a really good BMX that I've worked really hard at. Tripp's BMX is probably about 5 different bicycles put together. I've taken a lot of parts off a lot of different bikes and put them together. The best parts off of some stuff, because you can't really buy a 12-inch bicycle that's a good quality BMX. You gotta kind of build it, work on it. Tripp's kind of an in-between size, so I've modified his BMX quite heavily. It's a 12-inch BMX frame with 14-inch wheels on it. That's why I'm extending the back of the frame, just because I wasn't quite comfortable where the axle was sitting. And if I change gearing for him this year, the back wheel won't go back far enough. So I'm adding about 1 inch to the back of the frame. So anyway, I've done a shitload of work on this custom little bike. hopefully we'll get it painted. And I'll get it primed tonight, I hope. And then we'll be ready for paint the next couple days. And then maybe he won't be bugging me. Because I know he's going to bug to ride his BMX. It's fucking 0 degrees. He's a little polar bear too. So maybe I'll throw in a shot of the bike if I get it blasted in primer if it turns out.
Hey, polar bears, Crazy D, back from work and the store. Ending mileage 57,844.6. 57,844.6. Right on. Crazy D out. Hey, polar bears on YouTube. I was rambling on about getting welding wire, and this was my little project that I was getting the wire for. I'm extending the back of Tripp's frame because it's a 12-inch frame, and I'm running 14-inch tires on it. And I wanted to change the gearing, and the axle sits right at the very back of the frame stay. So I added those pieces on. I cut them out of another bike. You can kind of see how they come off, and then I welded them on. I also, well, there we go. Welded on a brake stay. So I tacked on those ends and welded on a brake stay. My welding isn't the prettiest, but I'm using a flux core MIG welder, so it's pretty sloppy to use. So that's Tripp's frame. I'm ready to blast some primer on it. I've done a couple other things like cut down that, and we're going to change the gearing on it again for him this year. He liked last year's gearing, but I think I've got a better selection for this year, and yeah, I got lots of projects on the go, guys. Right on. Soon the dirt bike's coming out. I can't wait. Alright, that's Tripp's little bike. I should mention I'm doing it because he's not big enough for a 14-inch bike, and he's a little bit too big for a 12, and I like the 14-inch wheel. It gives him a little bit more stability and doesn't make the bike steer as quick, so it works good for him because we do a lot of skate park, and he likes park riding, so gotta have a good BMX for him, even though it's homemade out of about 6 different BMXs. But oh well.